it's Charlotte. Welcome to my summer morning routine video. I am super excited to film this video. You guys know, if you've been around for a while, that building a successful morning routine is one of my goals for 2023. And I just want to be like a girl that has a morning routine and has my little like morning rituals that I do. So making this kind of video really like solidifies those in my brain. I'm like, okay, if I put it on film, I need to continue to do it, you know? So this summer I've been waking up around 8 a.m. every morning like you guys saw. This basically just works because everyone else in my house gets up around 8 a.m. There's no like magic number behind 8 other than the rest of my family is also kind of up and moving at that time. If you guys are new here, if you didn't know, I'm living at home. I'm back in Maine this summer. I just graduated from the University of Michigan back in April, like the end of April. So I'm spending the summer here in Maine, back at home, saving up a little bit of money before I head out into the big girl world, as we call it here on the channel. So I'm trying to decide like where I want to move, where I want to live, what kind of job I want to have. We're figuring that all out together this summer. So most of the time when I'm here at home, I am working in some form or another towards getting that big girl job, whether it's like applying for jobs or doing job research or preparing for interviews, or I'm looking at apartments and looking at different cities, or I'm working here on YouTube and working on my social media, which is helping me save money so I can go do those other things. So all of that kind of means I get up, like I mentioned, around 8 a.m. just so I have enough time in my day to do everything that I need to do. You guys saw I already got up, I made my bed, I did my morning affirmations on Finch, which is one of my favorite apps of all time. I brushed my teeth and I got ready for a little workout because I'm gonna go do a hot girl walk and a Pilates workout. It's definitely been a struggle, but one of the things that I try my hardest to do in the mornings is do some kind of movement, some kind of workout. It doesn't have to be super intense, or I don't need to like sweat my butt off, but I've definitely found that when I move my body in the morning to kind of start my day, that's when I have the best days. Not surprising, there's like a lot of research to support that, I think, but it's definitely hard for me to motivate myself to do that kind of stuff. So that's why I say it's been a bit of a struggle, and I try my best to do a workout or move my body in the mornings, but it's definitely not an every morning thing. I try usually to get myself started on like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday type of deal. And I'm hoping that if I can stay consistent with that long enough, then I can just like build on that and maybe do an everyday sort of thing. But we are still trying to get there. We're still working on it. But today is a Wednesday, so I am going to do a little hot girl walk and a little Pilates workout. But first we are going to head into one of my other favorite apps of all time, Notion, and I'm going to set up my little to-do list and my little schedule for the day. This video is actually sponsored by Notion, so a huge shout out and thank you to them for working with me on this video. I did another video with Notion a couple of weeks ago, and I showed you guys all around my Notion tour and how I use Notion to stay productive. So if you missed that video, I will link it in the cards, and I'll also link it in the description down below so you guys can go check it out. But y'all know how much I love Notion. I use it every single day, quite literally. It's one of my favorite apps ever. It's just a great way to keep your life organized, stay productive, and for me it helps me stay creative too, because I just think it's really fun to work in. So I'm going to open up my Notion on my phone because they do have like an app on your computer, and then you can also do the mobile app, and I like to do the mobile app in the morning because it's nice and mobile and I can bring it with me anywhere I want. Okay, so I'll put it up on screen, but here is my Notion on the mobile version. If you guys want to see what it looks like over on the computer, again, I will link my Notion tour in the description. But here's what it looks like on my phone. I love it's super customizable. I like design this entire thing to be exactly the way I want. So if you guys want to use the same thing, I will have a template linked down below, but you can basically start from scratch and do whatever you want with it. So it's super customizable, which I love. And the possibilities of what you can do with Notion are seriously endless, which I think is so cool. Like I use it to track my daily habits and set my to-do lists for the day and like take notes, but you can do it for basically anything you want. I definitely want to add a couple of pages in the future for increased productivity, and maybe like a page where I collaborate with some other people, because that is also a possibility on Notion. But one of the main ways that I currently use it is with this little page right here. This is my weekly plan for each day of the week. This is where I put like my to-do list for each day. So like I said, today is Wednesday. We are going to drop down my little Wednesday tab and type in everything that we need to do. Sometimes Sometimes I find it helps me with my productivity if I write things down that I've already done just so I can check them off. It makes me feel more accomplished for the day. So we're going to write down like make bed, brush, teeth. I'm gonna write down like film morning routine. Then we're gonna do a hot girl walk, Pilates. Whoa, that does not say Pilates. Breakfast and shower. And we'll call that good for right now. But I can add to this any time of day. Like, it's so simple to just go in and like edit things on Notion, which is what I love. It's not complicated at all. It's just super easy. Basically like a notes app, but way more creative and way more fun. And way more aesthetic. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna check off the things we've already done, obviously make bed, brush teeth, and I'm currently filming my morning routine. So that is my little to-do list all sort of set up for the day. Obviously we're gonna add some more things later once we figure out what's going on later in the day, but that's what I need to do. That's kind of like what's on my mind right now. So if you guys are interested in trying out Notion for yourselves, I'll have a link down in the description. It's completely free to sign up and it's completely free to use. Like everything I've done on my Notion, I've done on the free version. So you get a lot of benefits even on the free version, which I really, really appreciate. And again, if you're interested in using the same template that I have, it is also linked down in the description. And another huge shout out and thank you to Notion, one of my favorite apps ever, for sponsoring this video. So now that my Notion to-do list is all set up for the day, I am going to put on my shoes and go on a little hot girl walk. It is very sunny outside, which is so exciting because it has not been sunny for quite literally 2 weeks straight, and I'm starting to lose my mind. So I'm gonna go take advantage of the sun while it's out and enjoy a little hot girl walk. For the morning. That Pilates class just kicked my butt. My legs are like jello legs, so that is going to be interesting for the rest of the day and slash tomorrow. But before I shower and get ready for the rest of my day, I want to make breakfast really quickly. And I was gonna make banana pancakes because those sounded really good last night, but then I was scrolling on TikTok while I was stretching after my Pilates and I saw this recipe that looked so summery and so delicious. So we are going to attempt to make that instead. It's like a fruit toast and we just got a bunch of nectarines. So I'm like, this is perfect. I have this piece of, I'm pretty sure it's pumpernickel bread that is frozen solid that I'm going to toast. And then what the girl in the TikTok did, she used one of these, like a frother, which I don't have batteries in, and she combined cream cheese and honey and then drizzled it over the top of the toast and then added sliced up nectarine, and it looked so good. So I think I'm gonna try that for breakfast today. I have never made anything more beautiful in my life than this toast. Excuse me? Excuse me. I don't want to move you, so I'm just gonna do this on my phone. Look at how beautiful this toast is. Excuse me? I've never been more excited to eat breakfast than I am right now. Okay, it's definitely gonna be a mess though, but I'm not mad about it. Okay, bye. See ya, these blueberries are not gonna stay, so we're just gonna take them off. Taste test, if this is good, I'm about to eat this every day for the rest of my life. Cheers. Oh my God. Two things. I probably put a little too much honey on, especially for a person who's not in love with honey. I'm new to honey, but it's really good. Second thing, we didn't have any regular sourdough, so this is either dark sourdough or it's pumpernickel, but it would definitely be better on like a white sourdough. Okay, I think we can all agree that this makes up for the avocado toast I made in one of my previous morning routine videos. It was the ugliest avocado toast possibly ever, and you guys let me know that it was not pretty. So I think that this makes up for it because this is pretty and it's delicious. Okay, I'm going to finish eating this and then I'm gonna head upstairs, shower, and start getting ready for the rest of my day. Nothing like a shower to start the day, feeling refreshed and clean. I started using this new face wash. It's by La Roche-Posay. I started using this one because the one that I was using before I think was drying out my skin, and I think I already have somewhat dry skin. So I'm liking this one a lot better. It's working very well. I just got this at Target. But we're just gonna do a little get ready with me. I'm gonna walk you guys through like the products that I use. I don't shower every morning. I'm still trying to decide like if I want to be a morning shower person or an evening shower person, so I'm still trying to figure that out. But regardless, this is what I do. So we're starting out with the Sand and Sky Tasmanian Spring Water Splash Serum. I wash my face in the shower. I cannot stand washing my face in the sink, like at the sink. So I only wash my face in the shower. So face is already washed. Then I just put the serum on top. This is supposed to help with hydration. Then afterwards I go in with the Olay Complete Daily Moisturizer. This also has 15 SPF in it. So this is really nice in case I forget to put on sunscreen. This like has a little bit of it in it. I know like TikTok dermatology says you're supposed to wear sunscreen every day, but I have not been for like a long time. I almost never wear sunscreen unless I'm like going out to tan. So I should probably start doing that, but you know, add it to the list. And then that is it for skincare. I really don't do too much in terms of skincare because I don't like to put a lot of products on my face. I just genetically have pretty clear skin, and sometimes I find that like the more skincare products I try to put on my face, then that's kind of what tends to break me out. So skin takes care of me. I take care of my skin by kind of just leaving it alone. I cleanse and I moisturize, and that's pretty much it. For makeup, I also just do something really simple. I've been trying to do more makeup, which seems kind of counterintuitive, but I always tend to feel more confident when I have just like a little something on my face. It just makes me feel like I'm ready to go out for the day. I don't know, sometimes if I just like roll out of bed and go out into the world, I feel kind of like discombobulated. So even though it's not very much makeup, just putting on like a little bit always makes me feel more put together and like ready for the day, like I'm ready to go out in the world. I mostly just do eyes and then a little bit of blush, mainly because I have yet to find a concealer that I can put just under my eyes that I don't have to put on the rest and like blend into the rest of my face. We're just doing eyes today. I start with the Sigma bronzer. This is the light matte bronzer, and I just put this on my eyelids. Sometimes in the summer I will do this with my blush instead of bronzer, but like I think I mentioned earlier, the sun has been MIA for the last like 3 weeks, so we are currently using bronzer just to kind of like warm up my face and make sure I'm not looking pale as a ghost. After that, I go in with the Sigma highlighter. This is in the shade Twilight, and I just put like 1 or 2 swipes just on the very like middle of my eyelid. I don't do this typically on rainy days, but on sunny days I like to do this just because it adds a little bit of shimmer and shine, makes me feel a little more sunny. Then on my cheeks, I go in with a little bit of blush. This is the Milani blush in the shade Tea Rose. I know that cream products are all the rage right now, but I just I love my powders, what can I say? And I just put this like right on the apples of my cheeks, kind of like swooping up towards my temple. Okay, then last thing, I do mascara. I just got this yesterday from Target, but I think I'm really gonna like it. This is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean Mascara, and I got this in the brown black shade because it's just a little more subtle than like a fully black mascara. I've got pretty light eyelashes, so when I put black mascara on, it looks really intense sometimes. So I ended up going with the brown black shade, and it's beautiful. It's like the exact same color as my natural eyelashes. There we go. That is the finished look. I've been filming for less than 5 minutes, so this is seriously so quick, so easy and simple, but I like it. Just like I said, makes me feel a little more ready for the day. I already threw on this little sundress. I'm really trying to soak in the sun as much as possible while it's out today, so I wanted to wear a little dress to celebrate. The last thing I want to do before I head out is blow dry my hair. Wish I had some tips or some special tricks about blow drying, but I really don't, and it's kind of an exercise in patience for me every time I do blow dry my hair. Y'all know my hair and I don't always get along, so I'm just gonna go blow dry my hair off camera. I will come back once it's done and I'll show you guys the finished look for the day. All right, the hair is all done. I just blow dried it straight normally, and then my front pieces, I just took my flat iron, like my straightener, curled them a little bit, made them do the little swoop just to add a little bit of interest. But now that I am all ready for the day, I'm actually going to head out to Starbucks. I've been doing this a lot recently. If you guys know, if you've been watching for a while, you know that I am working from home. I'm working remotely, like YouTube is my full-time job this summer, and I have a really hard time like focusing and getting my work done when I'm just like sitting in my room. So I've been going to coffee shops like Starbucks mostly to get my work done during the day. It just makes it feel a little more official, like I'm going to work. And I'm super excited to go today. Again, it's so sunny, it's so nice. I feel like I'm just gonna have a nice, productive day. So let's make our way over to Starbucks and get some work done. For my summer morning routine video. I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me. My morning routine is definitely still a work in progress, and it's something that I'm hoping to improve as the year goes on. So if you guys have any suggestions for me or anything you've implemented in your own morning routines that you think I should try, definitely let me know and leave me a comment down below. Another huge shout out and thank you to Notion for sponsoring this video. Don't forget, if you guys are interested in trying Notion out for yourself, there's a link in the description for you to sign up and download Notion completely free. And if you want to use the same template that I use, there's also a link to the template down below. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like on it for me down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.